It's a reliable law. It's called the law of detachment. I'm gonna flow with the law of detachment. Let it go. It'll come back. If it's important, it'll come back to me. Right now, it's just a vibe. Welcome back to my channel. If you saw my last video, then you know that I am doing 21 days of abundance again. If you haven't seen that video, pause this one, go watch that one, and then come back and finish watching this one. 21 Days of Abundance, for those who may not know, is a meditative series hosted by Deepak Chopra. In that series, you listen to a message, meditate, and you have writing assignments. You also have practices that may be implemented throughout your day, and each day curating the mind shift to abundance. When I did this challenge the first time, I realized that I was struggling with letting go. It really amplifies some of the controlling aspects of me. And by controlling, I don't mean manipulative or anything like that, but more so realizing that with letting go, the actual act was not so much difficult for me, but relinquishing it mentally was the struggle. Because even though I may have completed the act, I would then start to think, did I make the right decision? My attachment to whatever it is that I thought I wanted or let go. What I realized is that it's mentally taxing to do that to yourself, because now you're in this loop, obsessing over the negative aspects of an outcome that may not even be real, which could lead to internal conflict. I'll talk more on this later in the series, as opposed to just making the decision and carrying on. And one of the things that also was amplified with learning that is trust and faith. I don't want to go too much further because this video is not about elaborating so much, although I do plan to touch more on this. In this video, I planned on giving what you can expect, what it is, what it's about, and then my experience to a degree. Then in future videos, basically put together a lot of those profound things. I really just wanted to mainly hit on the days that really just had that wow factor for me. But those I will be going a little bit more in depth. But this one is more just kind of like, it's kind of like a intro. But like I said, letting go was a challenge for me. And then it just became gradually more of a flow. I still find myself in a place of habit, but I'm happy to be developing. Each opportunity, putting it into practice, has helped me make that something less challenging. Slipping away from who we are or the things that make us feel so amazing, and then coming back to them. And I remember seeing online, was this woman who said trust in divine detours. And it's interesting because it's like, had I stayed on that path, who knows where I would have wound up. But getting away from it and then coming back to it, maybe it was necessary to experience that, or to have a different perspective, a newfound appreciation. It's a series that you can do as a group, or you can do it individually. The first time I did this, I did it as a group, and that comes with its benefits. And then I did it individually, and it too comes with its perks. This is definitely something that you can share with your friends and family. If you have trouble finding it, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to follow up with you, or you can DM on IG. I feel like this is a very therapeutic practice, and it may be for some, it may not be for others, but it is something that I would recommend people try. If you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe for more videos, and sharing is caring. I look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Until next time, later. It's a whole vibe right now. I was not about to make this video because I can't remember one of the things that I wanted to mention, and now I'm like, you know what, maybe it wasn't time for me to share that. But I'm just like, I'm just gonna let it flow. Like, this will be a series, and if it comes back to me, I'll mention it then. But right now, I'm gonna let it go. I'm not gonna force it. I'm not gonna force it. I am going to flow with the law of, it's a law. Y'all be making more videos that will flow with this one. And so if it comes back to me during one of those, then I'll mention it then. But I'm just gonna let it go tonight. It may even come back to me tonight. I don't know. I just need to, you know, bring it back down. And as soon as I finish recording this video, I plan on taking me a shower. I might even have me a bath afterwards. And just, you know what I'm saying? It's Friday. On Fridays, I'm learning. There's an astrological alignment to the days. And so I'm learning to flow with that. And my days flow a lot more fluid now. Just turn the lights off. I should turn my lamp on, one of those pink Himalayan lamps. It really sets a vibe in here. I have like this really warm light over to my left. I have the ring light on its warm setting right now. And matter of fact, I'm gonna do exactly what I just. Matter of fact, let me go get my tea because I cannot deal with it. I have been loving grown woman vibes lately. I struggle with the words to express because I feel so much, but actually putting those into words is sometimes I'm just trying to, you know, trying to figure this thing out still. And then putting them into words and sharing that is something that I'm still learning, but I'm really enjoying this journey. I really am. It is like healing and growing and evolving and developing and all of these things, transforming, even like coming away from